In this video, I want to present you a new diagnostics equipment. This is MUCAR. The model is 892BT. BT stands from Bluetooth because the dongle is Bluetooth connected with the unit. This was sent to me to be tested and to do these videos. Of course, you won't see the video if this tool didn't work, the time spent to do this video and to use it. But if you see this video, that means there is something good about this tool. First thing that I want to make you aware, or to remind you, if you're already aware of that, is that the diagnosis equipments are there to help you, to guide you towards the problem, to read the error codes for you to be able to diagnose the car. The error codes are not there to show you what is the problem and what you'll need to replace. So keep that in mind. The tool, it's a nice build quality that I was a little bit amazed at the beginning. I was, oh, this is something different, it's not a toy. Another thing that I liked from the second when I have started the unit, I took out the dongle, connected with my car, and I was able to diagnose the car, and also I was able to do some codings without me giving them my personal information. Compared with other scan tool manufacturers that they will ask for your information before you will be able to use the tool. This was not the case. So this is something that I'm appreciating, that I like. Of course, you can create an account with this tool, inside of this tool, and they can send you reports on your email that you will do here. Or of course, you can take out the reports using a USB from here, or you can take out the reports through a Bluetooth connection. It's very, very simple. Another thing that they are proud with this equipment is the AI function. They claim that the AI function will help you a lot when you're diagnosing a vehicle, but for you to be able to use that, you need to have internet access, because the AI itself is not something inside of this tool, it's something done online. For what I saw, it's something like a Google search, but for you, instead of scanning the car, having the error codes and going online in a computer or on your phone to Google that error code, that can be done directly here with that AI function, and the AI will search for you every single piece of information that is online about that error code, and will give you a complete resume about what can cause that, what can be the repairs. Be careful with that. Sometimes that can throw you on a different lead and you will lose your time without doing nothing. For a professional like me, using that function, it's a little bit awkward and it's useless, but for someone that it's a beginner, that will help a lot. But I repeat, for that, you will need to have an internet access. As I said at the beginning, this tool is capable of doing diagnosis, coding, activation, live data, service reset, and much more. I have it for a couple of days. I was able to use it for scan, for diagnosis, and it's working, it's okay. I was able to use it for coding on older ECUs and worked perfect. Also, I will still test this tool for the future, and probably, or most certainly, I will do a follow-up video with what I will found about this tool. So the head itself, to scan it, to connect to the car, it's a Bluetooth connection, have this nice magnet sticker here. The tablet itself have this nice leg that will help you to keep this tool in a position, in a very useful position to diagnose, to work on the tool. This is a multi-brand tool. That means you have a ton of vehicles that this tool can scan. In this video, and everything that I will say and you will see here, it's only and only for BMW group vehicles that are BMWs, Rolls-Royce and Minis. For the rest of the brands, I don't know. I won't be able to test it because I'm not working with those. The equipment have lifetime free software update. But as any other big company, manufacturer, we know that sometimes they can change the policy and something that was free won't be free anymore. But let's hope for the best. And yeah, with that, it's a tool that you are owning. something that it's yours. Being able to use it without giving them your information and with free software update, lifetime free software update. There are a couple of things that I like and a couple of things that I don't like about this tool. First thing that its most obvious thing is the screen itself. The resolution and the touch function, it's spot on, it's perfect. The only thing is the size of the screen. This is an 8-inch screen. Being an 8-inch screen, it's quite small if you need a lot of information on the screen. I'm used to work with bigger screens, the same bigger screens, because you can have a lot of information. But there is a good thing also by having a small screen, a small equipment, because this is very easy to be used if you do a drive test, if you use it to do some live data, if you need to take it with you to go on field to do some checks, some scans on a car that won't start and it's far away. Of course, you can take your professional equipment with you. I will always take that with me, but you also have that option. Also, this tool will never ever be able to replace the professional equipment, especially for BMWs. This tool, it's able to scan the codes and will give you the error codes from that car. And sometimes in the newer vehicles, I need to check also, they will give you the timestamp when that error happened, how many times, temperatures, and so on. The nicest thing that I would like to see about from a manufacturer, not necessarily from them, but from someone like this, is that they will create an equipment dedicated only for, in our case, BMW vehicles. So I think that will be way nicer to have only the diagnosis, coding, eventually programming, only for BMWs in a small equipment, with also at least also wiring diagrams. I don't say necessary to include some test plans. The test plans will be a game changer, but to do something like that, it's way complicated, and they are not allowed to copy-paste information from ESTA, from the nicest tools. So they will need to create that from scratch, and it's a ton of information. So ESTA, from what I remember, I think has 500 gigs of information. 500 gigabytes of information for diagnosing, coding, programming, and plan test and everything. But at least wiring diagrams will be nice. Also, I would like to see, when I will scan a BMW, the familiar tree with the modules, not the list that you will see in a couple of seconds. But even so, you can use this. Next, let me do a short unboxing video with this tool, and after that we will scan my car and I will show you the menu, and also I will show you something interesting that I've seen online, someone complaining. They even did a video about that. Inside of the case, in the lid here, you'll have a user manual in a couple of languages. There are only, I think, 2 or 3 pages about the manual, about the unit. In the rest, there are different languages. An Ethernet cable, and also a packing list with everything that you will need to find inside of this box. Also, something nice, interesting, I saw on the cardboard box, there was a seal that warned me to refuse it if that seal was broken, and also that warned the staff inside of a warehouse that if the seal is broken, they are not allowed to send the unit. That was something interesting. So next, we have this nice protective foam, the tool itself with a dongle. Inside here we have an USB-C cable that will be used for charging, and an adapter for F-chassis for Ethernet cable. I don't know if this is standard for this equipment or this was sent to me because I'm a BMW specialist. So I have used this cable with ease and worked perfectly. Also, I have a Ethernet adapter from USB-A to Ethernet, and the charging brick with the same different adapters for different regions, countries. This is for Europe, this is, I think, is for UK, and this one is for US, like that. Now, the unit have some interesting functions. You can record your screen, you can do some pictures, AI function. So if I'll select this, I'll have the AI function here. let's take, how can I close the AI function? Like that. You can change and control the intensity of the light and the speaker, because this thing will warn you every single time when you finish a scan to remove the dongle by making a sound and a pop-up information. Now I'm connected with my wireless network, but it's a closed loop network for my ICOM. Another thing that I saw online, there was a guy that was very disappointed about this tool, about the battery life, about the way that this menu is built, and about the fact that he cannot change this background. This made me curious. Why it's so complicated? He said that you need to do a lot of steps and it's way too complicated. So if you go here in the menu, if you swipe down, you'll go in settings, you'll go in universal wallpaper. I have already uploaded some wallpapers, but even so, you have down here picture by picture all the information how to do it. It's extremely easy. So now I will select one of my wallpapers, I will hit OK. Let's see, black writing or white? I think white will go better. Set as wallpaper, yes. So now this tool have my own wallpaper. There is an option here for auto scan the car, manually scan the car. What else we have here? The history of the cars that you already worked on, and you can use this to reconnect back with the old car that you worked on without spending the time scanning the car and identifying the modules. We have a report when you can take the reports from the cars that you worked on. Feedback, if you want to complain, if you want to add something, if it's something that is not working. $fix community, this thing appeared here. This was not here when I opened this unit for the first time. This appeared here when I did a software update, and also the MUAI intelligent assistant, the same. I didn't have this one, but this appeared here after I did the software update. What else? So we have the settings, the upgrade function to upgrade the vehicle diagnostic software, maintenance software, and application software. It's only for this tool. In maintenance here you have all the functions that can be done using this equipment. If you click here, everything will be, oh, we have also an information on how to use this function, okay? So you can use the functions like this if you like them, or like this, depending on your style. So how can I stop this? It's annoying. Don't prompt again. Okay, so we have here air fuel ratio reset, but as I said, this is a multi-brand tool, so some of the functions are not for BMWs. Battery matching, what is this? Oh, it's trying to connect with the head. Okay. Yeah, electronic throttle adaptation, AGR adaptation, gateway module data calibration, odometer reset, oil reset, seat calibration. Yeah, this is done on BMWs also. Sunroof initialization, yeah. TPMS reset, stop-start setting. Oh, so probably you can code your stop-start function to remember your last command using this equipment. Transport mode, activation, deactivation, window calibration, turbocharging, matching. Ooh, I don't know what is that. Tire size adjustment, the same. I don't think you can do that on BMWs, but I will try to see if that will go with BMWs. Yeah, so let's connect it with my car, and I will show you a quick diagnosis process. Okay, with the power supply connected, now we can go inside of the vehicle, remove the cover for the OBD port, take out your adapter, you'll hear that beep and you'll see the blue light. Next, switch on the ignition on, turn off your climate control, set your lights to 0. Okay, and now we can do a scan to see what we can find. From here we will go in diagnose, and I will use the auto search function by clicking here enter. Now the car will be scanned. We'll need to wait a couple of moments. The same here, I would like to see a BMW because we are scanning a BMW, but probably being a multi-brand tool, if they will add pictures with all the vehicles, they will need a big memory for this car. So the equipment already identified the VIN number and the make and model. And from this screen we can go automatically search, manual select, coding program, special function and anti-theft system. We'll start with the automatically search. The vehicle was identified, miles, model and everything else. We'll hit next. System info, safety hint. The ignition switch will be automatically switched during the test. Be aware of the safety. Ensure that the vehicle is stopped in a safe location and stop the engine, because this will do the same thing that ISTA is doing. We'll switch on, switch off the ignition of the car. Now the equipment is turning on the ignition, turning off the ignition. Also a nice feature, you see here in the corner, in the right side, you will see the vehicle voltage. Now we have 13.74 volts, my power supply is showing 15.1, but there is something lost on the connections there. We are already 2 minutes and 25 seconds already in this process. So let's go here, we'll select health report, system scan, system selection, special function, anti-theft and coding program. We'll select health report, and now this equipment will scan the car, and it's extremely fast compared with ISTA, because this equipment, it's only interrogating the modules, asking the modules for codes, and that's all. So you can see here we have errors in the engine control limit, charge air pressure control, pressure too low. This is a problem, this is my personal car, I will need to do something about that. We had an error for some RDC sensors for the wheels and so on. You can see all the errors you can find here. You'll have the function down here to clear the errors or to do a report. In the report you can select if this is a pre-scan or post-scan. In our case it's a pre-scan. This is the vehicle, you can add the license number like that. What else? And you can add some information, some notes, everything okay. And now I will save the report. The nice thing is that for this report we'll have a professional report with the shop information. If you are a shop and you will offer this service for a client, you can add your shop name, telephone number, address and so on. And you'll hit save, and everything will be saved in a report like this, with all the informations, scan, error codes and so on. Yeah, you can share it from here or you can save it on PDF. If you hit share, you have the option, as I told you at the beginning, if you create an account, you can use the email function and that will be sent to your email. Or if you use the Bluetooth function, you will start search, the equipment will start search for devices, and if you select your phone, if you have your Bluetooth on, your phone will ask you if you want to receive the information, and it's so simple. To go back, you saw that prompt screen, you swipe left or right. Let's see, let's go out from here and diagnosis, exit. And I want to see in the maintenance function, I saw that we have the start-stop function. Let's see this one. So now the equipment will connect to the car. For full function product, if it's not successful perform as function menu, please use smart diagnosis or traditional diagnosis. Okay, let's see. We need to select the brand, BMW, switch on ignition, okay. Chassis number, model, yes. This is taking a little bit. So we have the auto start sub function, memorize last state, it's enabled. Okay, so I'm already in the CIS function, and you can see in my case, this car was already coded by me. long time ago, and it's already enabled. Awesome! So this thing can do a lot of interesting things. Now we are in 6 minutes and 47 seconds. We did a scan of the car, report, we send the report to the client, and we also code the start-stop function. Yeah, this tool, it's capable of doing a lot of things. So I will end this video here. If you like this tool, if you have it, please let me know in the comment section down below. If you want to see me using this tool in a different environment to do something else, the same, give me some information in the comment section and I will try to see if I can do that for you or not. And as said at the beginning of the video, I will use this tool from now on. Probably you'll see me in my future videos, and also I will do a follow-up video with this tool when I will be able to use it more than a couple of times. And with that, thank you for watching these videos and see you next one. Bye now.